This episode was filmed in front of a very polite ghost.
Welcome back to another DubDaddy video. I've spent the last 3 months scouring the internet for the most legitimate, real haunted items I could find. And boy, have I found some weird stuff. I'm a bit unsure about this video altogether. To give you a level of how skeptical I am about the paranormal, ghosts, and your grandma watching over you while you're doing things to yourself, I'm about this much, which means that I don't really believe in like ghosts walking around with sheets over their head, but I do believe that there's something weird going on out there. And as you may know from the boys channel, I'm a bit of a paranormal investigating expert, and I thought what better to do than to go all over the internet and find actual haunted things. I'm doing it by myself because everyone's too scared, and to be honest, Margot's a little scared as well, aren't you, Margot? She's not feeling good about this, but don't worry, you're safe with me. As for you guys watching this video, I can't promise the same thing for you. Something horrible could happen today. To you for watching this, and to me for participating in it. Potato. I've got UV light for looking for sus stains, an EMF reader so we can see if anything's giving off any electromagnetic phenomena, and a spirit box for listening to Taylor Swift. I'm gonna pop this in the back. I want you to tell me if this goes off at any stage, okay? And you, the viewers, tell me as well, because I wanna know if shit gets weird.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah. And last but not least, we're gonna be doing this at 3 a.m. the witching hour. So yeah, strap in guys, because it's gonna get weird. This ain't no fake shit. This is real spooky stuff. First thing we have up is a haunted doll from the 1930s. So this doll is over 100 years old, and the description on Etsy is one of the creepiest stories I've ever heard. And apparently it's all true. This is the most expensive thing I bought. So let's check this thing out. It smells old. It smells ancient. Oh my God, that's hair. There's hair in there.
Bruh.
What the fuck? Why is there hair in there? Okay. The box is full of salt. I don't know if you can see that. It's full of salt. That's not a good sign. As you may or may not know, salt is used to like restrict and bind spirits. So whatever they put in this box, they clearly did not want getting out. It also means that when your mum oversalts your steak at home when she's cooking your dinner, it's an evil steak, probably. Anyway, what the fuck? This is the creepiest goddamn doll I've ever seen in my life. Who would buy a doll like this? And why is there hair? Like matted human hair. Ugh. Who would fucking enjoy this doll? Look at it. Its feet aren't even on the right way, kind of. Anyway, this is like a Slenderman looking doll. Yeah, anyway, as you can see, I've seen this, what has it got? It's kind of got fucking eyes as well. So as you can see, I've seen this thing on Etsy, and I had to have it. $500 gone.
Some say if you order cursed junk off the internet, like cursed VHS tapes and possessed dolls, you'll regret it forever. But not me, because I use Revolut. Oh, my doll's arrived. Okay, this thing is definitely cursed. I'm not even stressed. That's because Revolut can give you single-use disposable cards. Isn't that right? Yeah. You use it once, then poof, it's gone. Even if the website itself is dodgy, Revolut's scam protection has got your back. Well, I can still stay sleeping at night knowing all of my details are safe. If only they protected me from demon dolls. Gulp. So yeah.
You can sign up to Revolut, use your card, and get $40. Check out the link in the description or scan QR code to learn more.
Before the tape ends. No.
All right, so I have here, and I'm putting up on the screen right now, the description that was shown when this doll was for sale on Etsy. So this thing originates from the 1920s. And originally belonged to Bessie Lou from Kentucky. She was in her 40s in 1938 when all of a sudden she dropped dead in her living room while her daughters were at school. Her daughters Dorothy and Mary continued to live in the home with the doll, and they continuously mocked it for being creepy. Well, I get where they're coming from. So anyway, the daughters took the doll, Dorothy and Mary, and when they were old enough to go out and leave the house, they took a bunch of their mother's belongings, and it just so happened they got this doll with them. Dorothy ended up taking the doll, and 3 weeks later, Dorothy died in her sleep. What the fuck, doll? That was so uncool of you. In the end, Mary ended up with the doll, the last daughter, and she was uncertain of it. She didn't like it. She contemplated throwing it away, but 2 weeks after she took the doll in, she passed away from heart failure. She was only 20. Basically, this doll is passed down through the family, and every time someone takes possession of it, they die. Which is apparently legit. And the way this seller got hold of it is apparently one of the people in the family pushed her to take the doll, contacted her and told her to take the doll, and she said, touching the doll with bare hands may cause nausea, dizziness, headache, or flu-like symptoms. Feeling a little sick now, guys. It's best to store behind glass, or to have a circle of salt around the doll. I should probably read the instructions before I start fucking with these things. The human hair belonged to Dorothy, one of the daughters. The doll was extremely territorial with the hair. It says proceed with caution. Being respectful is the most important thing you do. I do believe, in fact, that the doll was given to Bessie with the intent to harm from her stalker. That is creepy as hell. Let's give it a little swab with the EMF reader. You could do it. You'll be fine. Don't be scared. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. You gotta check for ghost stains. It definitely looks like it's 100 years old. Let's try the spirit box with the Dorothy doll. Anyone who's seen any of our haunted investigations knows that the spirit box is something that you can use to basically try and hit a frequency that a spirit might communicate through. So what it does, it just cycles through radio frequencies, it picks up some real frequencies, but in between that, you're supposed to be able to hear something talking from the other side. So let's give it a go. Hello, Dorothy. Not getting anything so far. Is there anything attached to this doll? Sound like I said no. Don't you think? You okay? Did you hear that? Sound like I said help. That's a weird thing to get over the spirit box. Okay. I swear to God, I just heard help on the spirit box. You guys definitely heard that as well. I know you did. Hell or help, both are bad, to be honest. But that's enough for me to be finished with this thing for now. But yeah, went on Etsy, found a genuine haunted doll. I don't know why she charged 500 bucks for it. Maybe that's like haunted shipping or something. But yeah, is that not the fucking creepiest goddamn thing you've ever seen? One quick note on the doll, it is no coincidence that it came with human hair. Human hair is said to increase the potency of witchcraft in dolls. Hair is considered a direct tether to someone's spirit. Paranormal lore suggests that haunted dolls should never be touched by bare skin, as it can cause nausea, dizziness, or something worse. So yeah, there you go, haunted dolls. Who would have thought? Next up, something very, very cool. This is a genuine... It's genuine. I've seen lots of fake knockoffs of these. So this is supposed to be made in the same ritualistic way or whatever. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my God. It looks gross. This is a genuine Aztec death whistle. Have a look at that thing. It looks like it's made out of actual bone, first of all. But it's a real whistle you can blow, and a lot of people have seen these online. So these little babies originate from ancient Aztec practices and rituals. They were first discovered in temples in the 1990s, and they were also found in burial sites. So yeah, there's a lot of creepy little ones that hanging around out there. They date back hundreds of years. When you blow on these, when you put your lips to these and blow, they are said to produce something that sounds absolutely terrifying, like a human dying or screaming in pure terror. Anthropologists believe that these were used in sacrificial ceremonies and as psychological warfare in battle. The Aztec belief is that the sound of this invokes the god of death and opens a channel between the living and the dead. You're not supposed to blow these at night, especially at 3 a.m. This is one of the most unsettling artifacts of the pre-Columbian era, and it looks pretty gnarly. I'm gonna give it a blow, okay? That's f***ing loud. All right, again. Holy shit, that is a harrowing sound. Damn. I think my EMF just spiked when I blew that. So yeah, Aztec whistle. Now that is cool. I don't know how genuine it is, but this one is apparently like, this seemed to be one of the most genuine retailers for these things. So yeah, Aztec death whistle. Creepy as hell. Next up, we have something that I have been looking forward to ever since I first seen it. This is something that is based on fiction, but has many real world counterparts. And it's something that had a huge impact on me and my love for the horror genre as a child. I can't believe it's real. This is this is the tape from The Ring. The thing about this movie, The Ring, if you haven't seen it, is that basically one way or another you get a cursed tape, and after watching it you get a phone call, and the phone call just says that you have 7 days to live. And after 7 days you die. Something comes out your television, hunts you down, and kills you. Now the thing is, this doesn't just look like the Ring tape. Apparently it has the exact same cursed footage on there. So we're going to watch it.
What?
Now this movie, The Ring, is the only movie that has scared the living shit out of me. When I was a kid, I watched the movie The Ring, and it just ruined my whole childhood for a bit. So I'm excited to watch the real thing. The idea is we've got a TV from that time and we have a VHS player, so we can recreate exactly the ritual for watching the tape. And yeah, see if I get a phone call. Okay, we've set the mood. All right, we've just cut all the lights, set the TV up. Margot has left the room. She does not want to be in here while I'm watching this tape. You might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just a videotape, and not only that, it's a movie prop. It's fake, it's not real, there's nothing to be scared of. Well, actually, well-cursed VHS folklore instantly recognizes the even more infamous movie it was based on, the Japanese Ringu. Haunted media folklore is not a new thing. Stories of photographs, recordings, or paintings carry all the way back to the 19th century. This is just a more modern take on those things. Excuse me, Dorothy. All right, here we go. What the fuck's going on? The TV's not working. Hello? Whoa, what the fuck? My phone just started ringing. Hello?
Can I come inside?
Wait, I'm still trying to figure out how to play this thing. You scared the hell out of me by ringing me.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Hang on. What the fuck is happening? God, I'm a little freaked out. I don't know why my fucking heart is racing right now. Oh, there is something playing. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? It's you. Not funny, Margot. Not funny. I don't know what the hell that... I don't know what I just watched. That was fucking creepy. Why was the tape so hard to get working? What the fuck? And the VHS player does not like this tape. I'm just seeing if it even still works. No, it's not working now. That gave me the creeps. That was some of the weirdest shit that I've ever seen. Well, it was a bit of a battle. It took me like an hour to get this thing to work. And then I played it once and now it won't play again. Which is weird. This is genuinely not something that was planned or anything like that, so that's weird. I'm gonna burn this. Actually, no, it specifically said that cursed media, you can't burn it or it makes it worse. So maybe I'll just send it to a viewer. We have to pass it on. This one's genuinely freaked me out, guys. This is definitely the creepiest thing so far. I'm gonna pop it there. Next thing, a couple of you may recognize what this is, some of you may not, but I'm very excited nonetheless. It was tough to find a genuine one of these. Again, rather expensive. It seems to be in, it's from Russia by the looks of it. Just cover up my thing there. You can see it's got a Russian language on it. Now this thing isn't so much haunted as it is a paranormal tool, as far as I understand anyway. Nope. Do you see yourself in it? It's a scrying mirror. As you can see, it's a pretty gnarly one. It's got some very cool carvings on it. It's got a little pentagram. It's got felt on the back. This is probably the nicest scrying mirror that I've ever seen. Now I've seen quite a few because of, you know, haunted stuff. But it's quite pretty, don't you think? In a demonic, satanic kind of way. If you haven't heard of a scrying mirror before, let me give you a quick update. I feel like I'm on some kind of paranormal shopping network. Scrying mirror, $14.95. You can talk to your dead grandma, your dead uncle. Hell, you could probably talk to Lucifer himself, $14. You don't know what you're missing until you got one of these in your room. You think you got good long distance plans on your phone? Try talking to a spirit through a scrying mirror. This is a beautiful bargain. So scrying mirrors date back to at least the 16th century. And it's most famously used by John Dee, who's actually the spiritual advisor to Queen Elizabeth I. Yeah, she had a cult advisor. Isn't that crazy? These are crafted from black obsidian or glass, and they're said to be windows to the other side. And the idea is that you can peer through here and you can see something from the other side, whether it's over your shoulder or you yourself, your face changes slightly. It works best under dim light, and sometimes you may accidentally invite something that doesn't want to leave. It's heavily warned not to keep these uncovered at night, especially because while you might not be looking into it, you don't know what's looking at you. How about this? I'm gonna turn the lights down a little bit and I'm gonna have a little bit of a peer into this and see if I can see something. All right, we'll shut some of the lights off because these are really best used in a dark room, but you won't be able to see anything if it's totally dark. What was that? That was weird. That was pretty weird. You know what's the weird thing is I could see my reflection. I could see the TV in the reflection when that happened. That is weird, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna have a bit of a peer into this. I'm gonna try scrying. Scry, scry. Scry, scry, scry.
Oh shit.
What?
You got really sexy.
Must be the sexy mirror. Margot. You actually scared me for a second. Because you were not one to play during these videos. You're like, oh shit.
It's just weird.
Sexy demon.
In a mirror.
I spend hours doing this every night anyway, so. Did you hear that?
Yes.
What was that?
I don't know.
Something just moved over there.
I know.
It was exactly where I was pointing the mirror again. I was pointing the mirror this way and the TV sparked. I'm pointing this way. Something moved. How about you guys that are watching, take a deep peer into the scrying mirror. See if you can see anything peering back. Here, peer Wow, that was scary, guys. Was it sitting like that before? You're over it, aren't you?
So over this.
Well, that was the scrying mirror. The next object on tonight's haunt is something that was kind of a bit of a journey for me. I got into a bit of a thing with the seller. They sent me some messages. It had a really weird description on the seller's page, and they ended up refunding me for it, which was weird. The whole thing was so strange. Let me show you what it is. That's right. It's another tape. But this one is a genuinely cursed tape. So it seems to be wrapped in some kind of paper with the number 73 all over it and just says do not open. Oh my God, it comes with okay, it comes with a very thick business card for a ethical ghost hunter. This is... What the fuck? Is this playable? This was listed simply as the witch's tape. So let me explain to you the story behind this strange little tape. So I was scrolling through the internet one night and I found this page of this person selling this cursed tape, and I thought that looks interesting. And this is what the description said. I'm going to read it entirely. It's quite a lot. This is a VHS tape cursed by a witch's ghost. Do not buy this item. This is a cursed witch's tape. A VHS tape I am being forced to sell by a witch's ghost because she cursed me while I was trying to track her down after I made her presence known in my city. That's a picture of her. She haunts my every step, and if you see her, run. And here's a picture, the picture I was talking about. Here's the whole story. A few months ago, I found a big hole full of mud and there were traces of a witch's ghost everywhere. It was disgusting. There was bones and twigs made into shapes, and I found my mind spinning away into oblivion. When I woke up, all the hairs on my body were messy, like a dog had rolled on me. This VHS is allegedly cursed by the ghost of a witch. All the time I find her cursed media everywhere. VHS tapes that if you watch them, you wish you hadn't. And I'm telling you not to buy one. The media on them is unspeakable, and they get so hot I have to put them ice on them or they catch on fire. When you watch them, don't. You will do terrible things to all you hold dear. And there is this YouTube video of the person filming a tape with like crying or screaming in the background, which I'm gonna play right here. Pretty weird. Now, here's the thing. After I bought the tape, everything seemed sweet. It was sent to my house. There was no tracking number. I just assumed it was sent there. Then I got a message on Etsy from the person. Legit, here's the message. It said, I'm so sorry that you had to commit this dreadful mistake, and would that I could save you from the horrors you're about to unleash upon yourself and your lineage. A plague of great worms, the herald of sand, surrounds the organ spider beneath the flap. Where lest the wrong one goes where mayn't, and if you need the bathroom, please check, and you should look for things in your bed and leavings that ought not to be there. Twigs, yes, but lava, blood, and even chicken skin befall you. Anyway, your tracking number is... And thank you, and I'm sorry, and this curse is truly vexing, and all we can do now is cry. It took months for it to get to me, and I messaged them and I said, where's my witch tape? And then they refunded it and it arrived the next day. So, I don't know what to think of this thing, but I'm going to try to play it. I don't know if the curse activates by me just putting it in the video player, or am I doomed for all eternity? So I don't even know if this is going to play. I don't know what the deal is with it, but we've got to try, right? So we put this in. Oh, it's making a weird noise. It's making a very weird noise. What the fuck? Well, it's making a weird noise. Here, listen to this. What are all these cursed fucking videotapes doing to my VHS player, man? Oh my god, they say never to put more than one cursed video on a VHS tape. I've just done 2 in a row. Oh, fuck, it won't even come out. What the fuck is happening, man? It won't even, it starts coming out and then it just disappears straight away. Don't tell me it's stuck in there. Don't tell me I got the fucking witch's tape stuck in my video player. This is 100% legit. This thing, it won't play. When I eject it, watch this. I can't, it's like sitting just in there. It's great. Cursed video player. You don't think that playing the 3 seconds of static was like some kind of satanic QR code? Like we're not because I just watched it and scanned it with my face. Oh my god. Okay, well I know you told me not to watch your witch's tape, but I can't, so... I did watch a few seconds of it, and I'm hoping that we're not all cursed for eternity because of that. It is my brat girl summer. So anyway, tape 2. It kind of looks like a face on the front, doesn't it? Yeah, that's creepy. Right, we are at the final thing for today's video. This is something that I'm actually really nervous about. It's the only thing I really kind of didn't want to fuck with, but here I am fucking with it. This is called a Dybbuk box. And it's something from Jewish folklore, I think. And let me tell you right now, the eBay page for this thing was creepy as fuck. And the description wasn't any better. The pictures for this was like taken at a ritual space or something. Oh my god, I don't know what this is.
I don't know anything.
I know what it is, but I kind of don't. Because it kind of looks... I don't know, I'm just hoping Australian Border Protection did their job if it's anything super fucked up. Oh, it's got like cloth in it. Wait, what? Wait. Ugh. Hang on a second. This isn't right. This isn't right. Hang on. Oh no. It looks like it's been opened. It's not supposed to be opened. I don't know if customs opened it or if it broke apart. Okay, that's bad. First of all, that's really bad. A Dybbuk is supposed to be a wandering spirit of someone who has died or passed away. Often one that's died violently or hasn't finished its business and wants to cling to the living. Dybbuk boxes became very famous in the 2000s when a cursed wine cabinet, I think, was sold, and the people that bought it had all these horrible things happen to them after they bought it. And a Dybbuk box is basically one of these spirits captured and sealed inside with wax and stuff like that. The only problem is this one's open. Now, I wasn't planning on opening this. I was gonna just keep it and kind of, I don't know, f with it a little bit. But the fact that it's open has totally, I don't know what to do right now. Because this is like a super real thing and it should never be opened. So, I'm a little worried. This was not part of the plan. Let me read some of the description for this thing. Given to me by a fellow practitioner, this box has energy that is deeply disruptive yet eerily intelligent. My peer confessed to hearing long drawn out whistles. He said it began childlike and grew louder and slower. He told me he came dangerously close to throwing it in a fire just to hear it scream. The spirit within once belonged allegedly to a young boy, a boy who tortured animals for fun, laughed when people were hurt, and found joy in suffering. This is not a decorative item or curiosity for the casually intrigued. This Dybbuk box is spiritually volatile. It demands respect and distance. Do not attempt to open, or shake, or burn. The wax seal has never been broken in my possession, and it will remain that way. Fuck. The presence here is not residual. It knows. Remember, the evil inside is patient and hungry. Disclaimer, the seller is responsible for anything that happens to you. Limit how you touch it. Beware, not for children. Don't burn. Some will view this as art. Beware and use caution. Please message it for any questions. Remember, even the strongest fall victim. And then it's got a bunch of Latin as the last part of the description. Principus Glorious, like spells. It's just like pages of spells.
Don't open it more.
It's already open.
Doesn't matter. You were going to open it, weren't you?
What the fuck could be in here?
Josh?
Well, look, I don't understand. Someone must have opened it. Because not only is the wax seal broken, but the latch is open. You know? So someone's either opened it or it got out. I can't even close it. But it's basically like a little chest that's wax sealed. But it literally came open. And like all the things torn off of it. What the hell is all this shit? What is this stuff? I may as well have a look now. What the fuck? There's like a ripped up photo in here. Like legit. It's like a really old photo that's been ripped up. I wonder if it's the boy. The spirit of the boy. There's like hairs and stuff. Oh my god, this is some Blair Witch shit. It looks like a toy, maybe that the kid made or owned. And then just like a torn up photo. Like it's all just a torn up photograph stuff, you know? I don't know if you can see these bits. There's like a dozen ripped up photograph bits in there. I don't know, this was not part of the plan. I'm a little... I wouldn't have done this if I knew it was gonna arrive opened up. There's writing in red texture and it says, something take me? Seriously, it does say it. I don't know, that's creepy as hell. That is weird shit. Honestly, I never want to do this type of video again. This whole room just feels wrong to me now. Yeah, that was the creepiest, most legitimately haunted stuff that I could buy online. It's probably really late right now, and I'm pretty tired. I think Margot's gonna break up with me. You okay? You wanna go? Thanks for watching. I feel genuinely freaked out. This wasn't like watching scariest TikToks or scariest shorts. This is like I literally brought something into my house. Oh, I can hear stuff moving around the room. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do with this stuff. We're gonna burn it or something, take it to a church, cover it in sage. I don't know. Let's get out of here. I got it working. I've been up all night trying to fix this thing. It's weird that the VCR decided to stop working the moment I put the tape in, but I've forced it to work. Have a look. So, I'm testing it with Dragon Ball Z right now, but it's definitely working. I just have to help the tape out a little bit. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to make this thing work. There's the tape. Here it is. It has to work this time. Wow. That's all I can get out of it before the VCR basically just died again. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments if you die within 7 days, and if you don't, see you in the next one. Bye. You're not too happy about this one, are you?